Hello, happy Friday. So tired. I know I didn't give you all a heads up, but I was so tired I couldn't. I was like, if I give them a heads up, I'll be like, I can't do a video. I got to go to bed. I've already got my new pajamas on. They're sort of big, but I got them from the Snob Shop, this consignment shop in Winston. They're silk. They're very nice. See, look. Yeah. They even have pants. I got home at about 6:15 tonight, and I stopped at Pizza Inn. Oh, see, so I'm too tired, and picked up pizza for dinner. And I've just gotten Amos in his pajamas. 2 of the 4 of them have had a bath. These are small successes. And, hey, Patricia, I guess I need to take a shower before we leave tomorrow. Thank goodness our game is not until noon. Hi, Amy. Because if it were at 9, I would die. Anyway, so we get to sleep. We don't need to leave until 10. So that's tomorrow. Love your PJs. Thank you. I got them from this consignment shop today. I mean, and they were sort of expensive for a consignment shop. They were $30. But they're very fancy, evidently. I didn't know this. The lady told me. Drinking wine in Wilson. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, let's just go over the fact that I haven't smoked since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days, no cigarettes. I mean, I like cigarettes, like a lot. I just had no idea. I love consignment shops too, Jennifer. Hi, Linda. No, you know, the problem with smoking for me is, this is how it is for alcoholics, I guess. Like, I can have a drink and not have one. It's so annoying, though, because if I have a cigarette, my children are in there, then I, can't do anything but smoke. I mean, it's insane. I mean, it's like I wake up and think, well, I've got to smoke. It's terrible. And then you're exhausted because you're just thinking about smoking and you smell bad. Ugh. Anyway, no judgment-free zone. No, I'm not judging. I'm no judgy. It's more for myself. I shouldn't have started, but oh boy, did I enjoy it. It might have been worth the 2 months. I have to teach all day tomorrow, makeup day. Patricia, that's terrible. Amos? Amos, come here. Amos, come see mommy. Come here. Amos is avoiding me because he doesn't want to go to bed. Impossible to hide it unless you do that vape stuff. Who wants to burn their throat out with that? Let's see. This was a very good trip. I was at Salem Academy. Spoke to 2 English, hi Kim, 2 English classes this morning. And then went to assembly. Hey, Nicole. And then went to see Barbara, my friend from the kitchen. She's been working at Salem for, I don't know what she said, 37 years. Love her. Saw Miss Burrows. She was the Glee Club teacher. I made it into Glee Club, and then I've realized you had to stand up every day for an hour and 15 minutes and practice singing. Me no accept the invite. And saw Miss Howard, my old hockey coach. It was fun to see. And she was like, Adrienne was a really good athlete. I was like, oh my God, you're the biggest liar. She was like, you raised hell, but I didn't know if I could say that. I worked in a doctor's office and carried a box of dryer sheets and homemade Febreze, and nobody knew I smoked for a year. Really? Did you wipe it all over yourself? Jennifer, why didn't you tell me this before now? So I was at Salem, then went, love me some Lori Howard. I know. I mean, she's awesome. And Betsy, the teacher Betsy that teaches English. She was fun. I did get my ticket today to your meeting in Roanoke Rapids. Yay! I met Spurky. Spurky is one of our supporters. Spurky was there today, and we took a selfie. She's very excited. Lots of blog people came, which was nice. It sold out. There were about 300 people there. Hi, Desi. Anyway, it was really fun. If I had known that it was going to feel that big, I would have been more nervous. So that's good that I didn't. My friend Daniel Williams drove me all around town. That was fun. We went to this place. Gosh, what's it called? Sparky's, something in Winston, Spanky's, Cranky's, and had avocado toast. I was like, I'm the thinnest person on the planet when I eat avocado toast. Oh, you look thinner. No. So then left, got home, go to Curry Tuck in the morning. I did stop and meet with Mark Johnson on, what day was that? Thursday. Not Mark Johnson. Kevin Wilkinson and Erica Berry, who I liked very much. You know, the trouble with these meetings at DPI is that at the end of the day, and I'm just saying this to y'all, I wouldn't say this like out in public. Though probably one of them is like a spy and watching it, but that's fine. I want things to be better for education. That's my ultimate goal, right? But I sit in these meetings and I think it's like somebody saying, to lose weight, I'm going to eat bananas. And then another person says, well, I'm going to do this ketone diet. People feel really strongly about the way that they're getting to the same end. And I can't agree with their process. Right? I can't agree at all. You know, they love charter schools, and I don't have a problem with charter schools generally, but I don't love them. I guess I hear a lot of families that complain about them, and they're not serving kids with exceptional needs. Hi, Sheila. So anyway, it's weird to me. It's weird. So I'm like trying to reconcile in my brain, because if I keep complaining, like if I do another complaint, they're not going to meet with me anymore, right? And that's not good, because I don't want to not have open communication. But nor do I want to be silent, you know? So I think I'm just going to kind of be under the radar for a little while. They did have Donna Doherty went and presented at their Safer Schools meeting. You know, she quit because of Kim Martin this summer. And they had her come. I saw it on... So that's a big deal. And that makes schools better. If they can get Donna back in there, that would be great. Amy, my kids go to a charter. Yes. I mean, that's the thing. Charters in general don't bug me. The problem is when you have a charter that's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, there's nobody really to complain to. So these parents will say, you know, I went to the head of school. I went to the board. Well, the board, instead of being like the school board that's elected, they're appointed. And there's no superintendent in case the principal doesn't do right. There's Dave Machado in Raleigh, and you tell him, like, they're not doing this, that, and the other, and then he says, well, that's a local issue. So they are held to the same standards, actually, Sarah. They really are, to some degree, not maybe the licensure, but it's just tricky. There's nobody to complain to. Amy, yep, nothing gets done, and the board members are friends. Yes. So how do I articulate that in a way that's not like offensive to people, but true? Hi, Christy. Christy, sorry I didn't give you a heads up. I'm so tired I couldn't. But we're at 449 people, almost 450. Isn't that so exciting? I'm so excited. You think we'll hit 500 by Christmas? And then if we hit 1,500 by August, I'm going to hire Mary Cole as my assistant. But Lord knows, then you'll all like drop off the face of the earth. There are these people I want to interview, and I was told if you talk to them, they're going to like kill you. They're like the mafia of Rocky Mount. This like nice preacher told me that. He was like, they'll attack you. I was like, really? What? I didn't do anything. He goes, they don't care. Ooh, that's scary. Yes, IDEA, transportation, meals. Yes, you're right. Well, IDEA, every school is supposed to follow that. Transportation, interestingly enough, they tried to get transportation passed so that charter schools had to pass them. And guess who wouldn't agree to it? A darn Democrat. I mean, as soon as you think you can trust one party, they just go ahead and screw it all up. Thank you, Catherine. I like my pajamas too. Hi, Kate, from my thrift shop today, the Snob Shop. When they had a Louis Vuitton pocketbook in there, I did not get that. It was $500, but I did salivate a tiny bit. I mean, why do I like things like that? So annoying. I mean, what a waste. Anyway. Thomas, Honey, you're going to need a shower, and I want you in the bed by 8. So he's had strep throat and has been on medicine a while. Probably should have finished it, but, don't judge. And I was like, where's your medicine? It's all gone, and he was like, Dad made Russell take a big sip of it. Russell, why? Russell goes, because I said my throat hurt. I mean, that is modern day medicine at the Woodhouse. Just doling out other people's antibiotics. I mean, the doctors would die. They're all into like, oh, you're going to ruin the world. Y'all aren't talking. Why are you so quiet? So that meeting at DPI was interesting. Yeah, I got to really come to terms with that. And then some stuff in Nash Rocky Mount's driving me freaking bonkers. So sometimes this stuff gets exhausting. It's easy to write about like me in my underpants. It's hard to write about like when things really matter. So, and Hania being gone that's really been a concern for me. And I hope it has for y'all. So I've shared her story again today, and I just saw that she was going to be on the top FBI's most wanted, like most featured case this week. And I was really glad to see that. I really would like to see her. And I've sent emails to my people at Today, not that they care what I think, but like they need to share her story. It really does feel like if she were a cute little Blair, she would be all over the news, And that's not fair. The soft lockdown at Nash Rocky Mount schools was stressful yesterday. Read about compassion fatigue. Really? Read about it. I've never heard of that, but yes, it is that. I got fired today? What? So I'm not real chatty. Been on family medical leave app since August, and I'm nowhere near being medically released. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry. So sorry. People were complaining about dialing 511 in Wilmington to get info about an Amber Alert on a local page. Ashley, send me that. What do you mean why were they complaining? Like today I was thinking when I saw it on the highway signs, I was wanting to complain because I was like, why does it say dial star 511? Is that what they're complaining about? Like it should have her name and picture up on the sign, right? Anyway, compassion fatigue. Just another chapter of the book I'm going to write. Good girl, Jennifer. One door closes, another one opens. They didn't want to call for the info. Well, I do think that is sort of, I was thinking the same thing. I saw one billboard between Winston and Rocky Mount that had actually her picture up on it. And all the other ones said, call star 511. I was like, people can be like, I'll call. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I knew all about that. I mean, what the devil? There was a soft lockdown in Nash Rocky Mount yesterday because somebody made a threat that they were going to shoot up a school. I don't think that's a real threat. You weren't the only one fired today while on leave. Y'all are dropping like flies, Janie. Oh, no. Erica's in her pajamas. What am I going to do with you people? Y'all have got to get it together. You can't lose your jobs. I hate that. I've seen signs like that before about calling for information about Amber Alerts. And so in Rocky Mount, they have this lockdown, and there's a school, there's an off-duty police officer, and you know where he is? Mm-hmm. He's at Central Office, guarding Central Office. Is there any officer at any elementary schools? Mm-mm. Nope. Are there any school resource officers at any elementary schools? No way. Nope. No siree. Missing Hani is upsetting, and Patrick, Braxton, Andrew. I know. He was the teacher at a private school, I think, right, Amy? And he was, my job was eliminated 3 weeks ago. Found a better job. Yay, Olivia. That's good news. And Patrick was in Mexico traveling and was going to meet his brother in Mexico City. And he was like out traveling one afternoon and just fell off the face of the earth and was killed. They hadn't found his body yet, but the Mexican, is it like the Chihuahua authorities said that he had been murdered. So I was reading his story today. Really just seemed like an outstanding young man. Spanish teacher in the middle school. I have a friend who is a big wig with Rocky Mount. Yeah, Patricia, send it on. Send it to me. But, as I was reading his story, and I mean this complimentary to his family, they have really been sharing his story a lot. In fact, several people reached out to me last week and said, will you share this? And I probably normally would have, but I didn't because I didn't want to take anything away from Hania. And I thought if I start sharing multiple missing people, people aren't going to pay attention. And I knew that my blog doesn't have a big reach in Mexico. So I was like thinking, I can't really be that helpful, right? And so I didn't share it. But it's not because I didn't care. It's just because I'm trying to be the most helpful that I can be. And anyway, his family really was pushing his news out there. They were on the Today Show this past week. He was written up in the Washington Post. Like, his family flew to New York. Like, Hania's case hasn't been in the Washington Post. In here, he was an adult, a teacher who was traveling and disappeared. Not that it's not terrible. But it's not as terrible as a 13-year-old that's kidnapped from her yard in North Carolina. Like, why isn't she in the Washington Post? Why isn't she on the Today Show? Because her family is not advocating like his is. And that has a lot to do with the language, your education, your culture, lots of things. Anyway. I might have to send an email to the Washington Post. It's interesting. Everybody's so in tune to like wanting, oh, we're supporting everybody. Like, you get all these comments about, Halloween costumes. And that same group, they're not sharing stuff about Hania. So it's like you care more about who's wearing a Moana costume than you do this young lady that's missing. Anyway, people that really pretend that they care about that stuff. You haven't seen another word about the pregnant mail carrier went missing. Oh, I know. I hadn't looked at that. I like the Washington Post, but it's pretty local. Well, it had that boy in Mexico. Anyway, no coverage for runaways. Oh, yeah, well, I know that. So I've been thinking about Hania a lot. I don't have any more events until this one in Roanoke Rapids in December, but that'll be fun. That's not a big deal. And then I really don't have anything until February. I do have 2 stories due, though. One on an excursion to Edenton that'll be in Carolina Parent Magazine. I try to write a monthly column. And then another one on my trip to Mexico, which was due like last week. So I got to get that done. So anyway. Why are you playing Chinese Fortnite? What are you playing? Thomas?
Yes, Mom?
What are you playing?
What was that?
What are you playing?
Fortnite. No, I'm not playing with any strangers.
Y'all, I think I'm going to get Botox. Do you see what it looks like when I pull my eyebrow over? I look so youthful. Wait, look. Wait, that's a scar. That doesn't count. See? Third article in Greensboro paper today on Hania. Well, good for Greensboro. Who is that?
Russell?
Russell, come here.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, man.
Come right here, right now. Now. Come here. They don't listen to me. Russell, did you blow your nose like I said? Did you blow your nose?
Yes, and then it came back.
And then it what?
It came back after like 10 seconds. Here, just stop doing a live video.
I can't do it if you're talking like this. It bothers me.
You're bothering me.
I want you to go get a Kleenex and blush. Your toenails, honey, are too long. Let's cut them.
Yes. Stop. Why I walk in there? Because all you do
I didn't think you had any pants. And look, you've got pants on.
Yeah. I got more.
Let me see your toes.
No, I won't you look at my toes. It's called privacy. It's something I own. Stop. I'm doing your hair with my toes.
It's like you... Thomas?
What? You're gonna get exposed!
This is what it's like to be a 12-year-old boy.
I'm learning Korean. He's going through puberty.
He's learning Korean, and Russell says he's going through puberty. That's nice, Russell.
Whoa.
Why don't you tell us what you know about puberty? Fill us in, Russell.
That you've gone through it.
I went through it a long time ago.
Russell hit his period. That your puberty made you younger. Tom's girls do puberty. Did you know that? Did you know that?
What'd you say?
Did you know that?
Know what? Don't rub your nasty feet on my back.
Then leave and get
This
your
is my
nasty
house.
away from me.
You need to brush your hair.
Triangle. Boy. Yeah.
You're younger than me. I mean... Ooh. Amos? This is like technology family. Hello?
Hi.
What are you doing?
I just got back from my shower.
What are you watching?
I don't know.
For $5 a month.
Truth or dare.
This show will make you want to hurt yourself. Amos, are you ready to go night-night? I mean, it's awful.
Good night.
You ready to go night-night?
Good night.
Night-night. You want Mommy to carry you upstairs? You ready to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Tickle, 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 tickle. I'm getting the TV in here. It's my turn. Hooray!
Good night.
Good night. Are you going night-night? Give Mommy a kiss. Oh,
Good night.
that's a nice kiss. Okay, I go take you upstairs.
Night.
Night-night. Broke ass. Jennifer, that's really funny. Okay, good night, people. I think we'll do... Sissy, when are we going to do a live video about your soccer game? What time do we have to leave?
11.
Here, move.
This is my chair.
We have to leave... No, we have to leave at 10.
What?
Shouldn't have told her
My
that.
game starts at 11 or 12.
So we'll either do it in the morning. I think his ear tubes are doing well. I hope they are.
When's my first game in Currituck or Little Washington?
Currituck. I hate this song. La 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 la.
Go away, come again and die away. But then you're just gonna keep on saying that song.
Amos. Okay. We'll either do a video tomorrow morning, we're going to do one at 9, or we'll do one tomorrow night at 8. So I'm giving you all a heads up.
Johnny, yes.
Where are those PJs from?
Eating sugar.
Sissy, they're made by Notori. I got them at the thrift shop, or at the consignment shop called Snob something in Winston. They were $30, which is very expensive in my mind. Notori. Natori, but I think they sell them at Saks. They're kind of big, but big pajamas are nice.
Good night.
Are you saying night night?
Night, night.
Night night. You so nice now.
Night, night.
That's because I let him have Cheerios. He wanted to have, what did you want to have? You did not want my pizza? You gonna show him how you do crazy eyes? He learned how to do crazy eyes this summer with Logan, his teacher. Did Logan do that? See, Amos and I are full of tricks. Okay, good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good Friday. Bye. Here, want to do our thing? Let's do this. Ready? Let's do this. Here, look. Oh. Hello? Is it working? It works for me. Does it work for you? Look. You have on sunglasses. Amos and I are like Blues Brothers. Good night. Love y'all.